just so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people, don't mess with this.
Good morning. It is Patrick and the people, and what is today? Is it Wednesday or Thursday, man?
It's Thursday.
Friday Eve,
Thursday,
baby.
Friday
We have
Eve.
made it. We have almost made it to the weekend. Very exciting, man. I'm excited to be here today. I want to thank you, man, and by that I mean not, for posting that stupid screenshot all over my damn page, man. My mother-in-law wished me Happy Father's Day earlier this year. You went and posted it on that. Like you just randomly chose post to put it on, man. Just everywhere.
I did. I was.
Look at Rich over here. He must have been bored out of his mind.
I was, man. I was so bored, and I was sitting there, and I was like, what can I do?
No, you did.
And so, yeah, I went to your page, and and then just whatever it landed
like
on,
roulette.
I was like, bink, there it
No,
goes.
that's fantastic, man. That's great. Now everybody can see it out there. It's even more out there. That's
It
awesome.
was funny too, because somebody had commented on one of them this morning, and it was like, Rich is really going to lengths to like get this out there.
I saw that James Langley said
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's right. That's right. Turkey says, I'm here, but I'm in listen mode today. Won't be chatting much. Okay. All right, then.
Yeah, exactly, Jim. Yeah.
Rich went all out on making sure the picture haunts folks' dreams. Yeah, no, mine particularly. That's very true.
I did talk to the Yankee Candle Company yesterday. Man.
Did you?
I think we're going to get the Saint, Patrick of Anger.
Get that candle
Yeah,
made.
it'll be available
that tall
by-
glass candle with the little things you light beside it, so
Exactly.
you can, maybe pray on it
Right.
and ask me for help.
Helps control your anger. You
Yeah,
just release your anger
That's
into
right.
the candle. and
Ask me for help to control your anger. That's right. That's exactly right. Tactical said that's almost a wheel spin. Yeah. He took a good shot this week. I'm going to let him ride for now. All right, let's get into news you can use. After decades behind bars, the Menendez brothers will make their case for parole starting later today. Eric and Lyle, sentenced in 1996 to life for the murder of their parents in 1989. They did become eligible for parole after a judge reduced their sentence in May from life without parole to 50 years to life. That made them immediately eligible under California law because they were under 26 when they committed the crime. So a panel of parole hearing officers will evaluate them individually. Eric's hearing is later today. Lyle's will be tomorrow. A new tool that prevents kids or anybody else from viewing nude pictures on their phones is on the way. It's a step above current protective phones that are super restrictive, allowing the user to access the internet and social media, but with extra protection built in. The phones use AI to analyze the picture on the screen, recognizing if there's nudity, preventing it from being shown. The phone offers wide-ranging parental controls, and makers say it can grow with your child. That's right, because at a certain age, you got to let them see the nudes, right? As parents unlock more functions such as the camera, music app, etc. Additional protections with the phone include tracking every 24 seconds, screen time limits, alerts when the user leaves certain safe zones created by parents, and more. It'll soon be out here, available. That sounds good, and we do need protection for kids, I think. But also, if it can do that for them, how long before they push the button and go, yeah, you can't look at porn on phones anymore.
Right.
We're just going to stop that. We're just going to stop anything like that. No sexting, no porn, no nothing.
We'll all just go back to the little flip phones with the,
Yeah, that's right.
6 buttons to text on.
That's right. We'll have to go back to Polaroids. Have to mail people our nudes. Have to send unsolicited D-pics through the mail. A Polaroid.
It'd be horrible.
You say, oh, look, I got mail. Oh, no, just a big dong shot on a Polaroid. Hang in there, Kodak. Maybe you're coming back.
Would you put your return address on it?
Yeah, no, probably not. As the James Bond franchise continues to look for the next 007, someone who's already inhabited the role might not be a bad choice. I don't know about that. Pierce Brosnan, he played Bond well in GoldenEye 95, Tomorrow Never Dies in 97, The World's Not Enough in 99, and Die Another Day in 2002. Said he'd be down to return for a new one. He's 72.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, that's we don't need a 70. What's he gonna do? Save senior citizens at the nursing home? I mean, no diss, but come on, man. Looks like South Park is going to have politics and particularly Trump on its mind for a good portion of this new season. Episode 3 brought back the classic character Tally for the first time in 6 years. Episode 3 had Trump and his comically small endowment in bed with Satan again, mocked the president for accepting bribes from Facebook CEO Zuckerberg and Apple CEO Tim Cook. As for Townie, the stoner character travels to Washington with Randy Marsh to implore the president to legalize weed, only for Marsh to give Tally to Trump as a bribe of his own. Apparently, that episode will air today.
Nice. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's South Park. They're
South Park does a great job of skewering almost everything, man. I mean, they're pretty damn funny when it comes to that.
Right.
The Tom Cruise episode, I remember seeing that, and that shit made me laugh a lot.
Look,
what?
That's Pierce. This is a recent picture of Pierce Brosnan. Could you
Yeah,
imagine
hell
him
no.
playing Bond?
Hell no.
No.
He couldn't guard the library. What are you talking about? Convicted murderer Brian Kohlberger's a crybaby bitch. He's looking for a change of scenery after getting alleged threats from his fellow prisoners. Now, we had told you the other day they were taunting him. They were staying up all night long, taking shifts and yelling at him through the bars, just screaming at him. Well, now, apparently other inmates are threatening to sexually assault him. And, I'm sorry. And he's requested a meeting with the warden, is requesting his cell be moved to a, quote, quieter wing of the prison. Hell no. Hell no. Bring more inmates over there at a time. Let some out to come to the front of the bars. I mean, shit, man. No, you don't. You stabbed 4 innocent people like Jason Voorhees, bitch. You think anybody feels sorry for you? No. I hope you do get assaulted. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that wrong?
No, not at all. Welcome to the game. Play stupid prize, or
play stupid games,
win
stupid prize. Let's see. Let's move on here.
Tell us how you really feel.
I know. I feel spicy today.
No, Mistress Mayhem said he's such a little bitch. I hope butt stuff happens to him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's good. That's good. One thing tortoises have over humans, even when they're over 100 years old, they can still get the job done when it comes to reproducing. The Philadelphia Zoo held a red carpet ceremony yesterday for 16 newborn Western Santa Cruz tortoises born to parents that are both over 100 years old. The births are great news, not just for Ma and Pa tortoise, but apparently naturalists. It's an endangered species, so
that's
good for them.
Great.
Over 100, still banging.
Dude.
That's solid.
Good for them.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
I think if I was 100 and A, banging, I'd be happy, but B, they're like, hey, we're pregnant, we're expecting. I'd be like, just unhook it. Unplug the machine.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, we're not.
No, you're not relying on that. A 21-year-old woman in central Washington arrested, caught speeding on her way to pay a previous speeding ticket. According to the Kennewick PD, a traffic officer saw the sedan illegally passing another 74 and a 35.
Dang.
The driver, Jasmine Hernandez, stopped and arrested for reckless driving. She said she was on her way to the courthouse to pay for a speeding ticket she got just 3 weeks before. Yeah, not a good idea. Let's see. Okay. A federal judge declined the Justice Department's request to unseal grand jury material from the Jeffrey Epstein case. Judge Richard Berman ruled that prosecutors failed to show special circumstances warranting disclosure. The material included testimony from an FBI agent with no direct knowledge who gave mostly hearsay testimony, according to this anyway. Berman noted the Justice Department had a trove of documents, said the grand jury motion appeared to be a diversion. I don't know.
That, I think, would work, Jim.
What's that?
He said, what are our schedules for August 29th? He says he believes him and Mistress are free that morning. That would be a week from tomorrow, so
Yeah.
next Friday.
Come on with it then.
Come on in.
Yeah. A 23-year-old Vermont man arrested at a Connecticut hotel after a multi-state manhunt, accused of dragging a Massachusetts state trooper several feet with his vehicle during a traffic stop before fleeing.
Swear, I had nothing to do with it. I don't.
You did not do that, no. It's not a gas station. The incident started with a domestic violence in Dover, Vermont. Police found 2 firearms when they arrested him. During the manhunt, police warned he was armed and dangerous and had made threats against law enforcement officers. The trooper he was slightly injured, but not life-threatening or anything. Target CEO Brian Cornell will step down in February after more than a decade. The COO will replace him. The announcement came as Target reported sluggish sales with revenue dropping compared to last year and net income plunged 21%. The company has faced consumer boycotts over its Pride collection and policies. Target shares fell about 8% following the news. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. A portion of a Boeing 737's wing flap partially broke off during a Delta flight from Orlando to Austin Tuesday. Passengers noticed the flap dangling from the back of the wing during the flight. That's going to make me nervous.
Right?
Of course, it was caught on camera.
Of course.
The flight had 62 passengers and 6 crew members, no one injured. After landing safely, Delta confirmed the portion of the wing flap was not in place and took the aircraft out of service. Probably a good idea.
You know what, man? My opinion totally changed on all the things happening with airlines and everything.
Yeah?
Like, because when we originally first started talking about, there was plane crashes. There was one in Pennsylvania, and
Yeah.
then like 2 days later there was another one.
Yes.
And I was like, maybe it's just like being sensationalized or reported on more or something. We were wondering
Yeah.
what is really going on. After flying a few times though recently, like,
It makes you a little nervous.
man, flying has changed from when I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I fell asleep. We got on it was when I was on my way up to Michigan for the wrestling event. And we got on the plane in Chicago. It was 10 o'clock at night. And so we're all on the plane, and then they said, hey, there was a little delay, some weather was rolling in or whatever, we were going to wait for it to pass and we'd be up in whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's 10:30 at night. I'm like, all right, well, cool. I'm going to just catch some sleep. We'll be up in the air. When
Yeah.
I wake up, we'll be where I'm at.
Yeah.
I woke up an hour and 45 minutes later, still on the
Still on
runway,
the tarmac.
still in Chicago.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, what the freak is,
No doubt. No
Dude,
doubt.
it doesn't surprise me, man. There's some,
Do they not inspect these damn planes, Mister said? I don't know. It seems like they should. They're supposed to.
I don't think they do anymore, man.
I
Or
don't
they've
know.
lacked on it.
Well,
There was one that had to get a whole new generator put on it while we were sitting there.
that's crazy, man. Brandon asked you, spectators of the Mario Kart tournament get in free? Yes. Yes, absolutely they do, without a doubt. Yeah, you can come watch it free, hang out. They got other games you could play. Now, that's not free, I guess. You'd have to pay for an hour of gaming or whatever.
Right.
But, yeah, you can just come hang out if you want to. That's just fine.
And it's on August 31st.
August
at 1 p.m.
31st, 1 p.m. It is the first annual Mario Kart tournament.
All right. Now, I had a couple questions for you. about
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
Let's go ahead and pause here and talk
Yeah,
about this
let's
for a
do
minute.
that.
All right. Number one, you had originally said that there was going to be 15 spots. or-
16.
16.
Well, 15 if you, I'm in.
Right,
So
so
15.
15.
Yes.
Now, so just so I can kind of clarify it, that doesn't mean that only 15 people can register.
No, anybody can, and again, anybody can try to qualify.
Right.
But
only 15
But only
qualifying
15 will
spots.
qualify.
Right.
Yes,
right.
that is
That's-
right.
Okay.
That
All
is right. Yeah, because we only
So
have,
we can have 50 people sign up,
you could have
but
50 people sign up.
you've
but
got to,
That's right, but only the 15 are going to qualify to compete.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and we've got that kind of set up and worked out how that's going to play, and it's pretty easy. It's a real simple way to go. So we're just going to do one cup for that qualification round, at least. That's what it is, one cup.
Right.
Which is 4 races, and that will determine qualifiers. you know.
Okay. And that's, yeah. Yep, so that's going to be coming up. Just wanted to get all the details
No,
on that.
that's
And then we
great.
need to, I know I had to get you to send me the link yesterday.
Yeah.
So we need to work on posting that specific
Okay.
link again somewhere.
I'll post it again on Facebook all over the place and get that up.
Did you get Latasha's daughter signed up?
I think I'll take a look and see.
Okay.
I haven't looked at my email yet, but it's possible, yeah.
Right.
Some good news here. After witnessing a serious crash on I-35 in Iowa this weekend, U.S. Congressman and retired Navy SEAL Derek Van Orden helped save an 11-year-old boy's life. Along with bystanders, he applied a tourniquet to stop bleeding until ER emergency services arrived and the boy and his mom were airlifted to the hospital. Days later, he visited the boy in the hospital and expressed gratitude that the family was spared a greater tragedy. That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Right.
At least that's one congressman doing some work. Another hero, Amanda Williams, a single mom from Vallejo, California, intervened in a stabbing attack while heading to work, managing to disarm the suspect, save the victim's life. The attacker did leave in her car, but was later arrested after a short chase, did leave her vehicle destroyed, which she's raising funds to repair. She's being held a hero by neighbors, but said her only focus was stopping the attack. Yeah, no, I'm sure that they'll crowdfund her a new car.
Right.
I mean, that's the kind of person that deserves it. The date is, Joel, the date is August 31st in Bryant at the Auto Save Arcade. It says y'all need to hire someone to promote the show and your dang
In our merch.
dango merch. That's funny.
Those lovely PATP shirts.
Yes, we certainly do need to hire anybody. We just need revenue to do it, doggy.
I told you we need to get an intern, man.
We do. We need an intern, don't we?
I'm sure we could arrange something.
Maybe. Kevin Costner has denied stunt performer Devin Labella's claim that she was forced into an unplanned sex scene on the set of his or sexual assault scene on the set of his Horizon film. That's
You all right over there, man?
Yeah, it's just written
Good.
poorly. I'm trying to
I
fix
had
the
a
sentence.
stroke trying to listen
No,
to you.
me too. Calling the accusation a blatant lie in a new court filing, he said, Devin's claims against me are absolutely false. He said the allegations were made to damage his reputation in the movies. He said Labella willingly participated, claiming she was laughing and smiling on the set, socialized with crew, described the shoot as 3 wonderful weeks in text messages. You're on camera. I mean, can't you have cameras rolling? Shouldn't that prove or disprove it right there?
Right?
It seems like it. Pet obesity. Stop feeding your pets so much. Please, for God's sake. It's reached serious levels. 60% of pets are now overweight. A biotech firm is developing an implant that basically is Ozempic for dogs.
I was just about to say, please
That's
tell me
right.
they've come out with
It's
Ozempic, for
Ozempic
pets.
for dogs. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
not making
God.
enough on you. Now it's your dog, too.
Oh my God.
Stop feeding it table scraps, all right? If your dog's fat, stop feeding it so much. I mean, it's real simple.
We're gonna have 8 million pets walking around looking
We
like
just
they're
got a
malnourished,
bunch of
man, and
baby back bitches in this world. That's what we got. In Landisville, Pennsylvania.
what movie is that line from?
I don't know that it is.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from something with Terry Crews.
I can
Because
see
there's a
that.
scene where he does
Oh, I
something. He's
bet
like,
that
"You
must be-
baby back
That's
bitch."
got to be from The Longest Yard.
It's
then.
gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah. In Landisville, Pennsylvania, 44-year-old Ryan Bunting faces charges after 2 incidents that can be filed under should have known better. August 9th, he mooned first responders during a fire call. 2 days later, he ignored orders to leave a backyard and threatened to kill him and attempted to run him over with his bicycle. Yeah, he's chilling somewhere now. Yes.
Laura Hall on Facebook said, "I love a fat cat."
Yeah, no, it's great. She's not going to live as long as a skinny cat, I guess. Well, maybe not a skinny cat, but an appropriately sized cat.
Can we stop talking about cats and their size now, man? I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I get that. It's apparently illegal to lie in a ditch pretending to be drunk. In Elgin, Iowa, deputies responded just before 6 a.m. to a report of somebody laying in the ditch. They found a 21-year-old pretending to be drunk. He was arrested and charged with simulated public intox.
Oh my gosh.
How does that work?
What?
How does that work? I don't even know. Brandon said, hire me for that. Brandon, we can't hire anybody. We don't have any fucking money. I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. All right. Let's think.
Make those checks payable to 1021.
Yes, yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's do a little bit of sports here, and then we'll take a break. Yesterday, NASCAR released its 38 race schedule for 2026. Highlights: a new street course in San Diego, a return to Chicagoland Speedway, the All-Star race moved to Dover, Delaware. The season schedule will come to a close at Homestead Miami Speedway. The entire season will have 2 weekends off and will stretch from February to November 8th of next year. The last quarter century has given us some iconic and skilled voices in the world of sports broadcasting. Who would you think is at the top of that list?
Of sports broadcasting?
Yeah.
I don't. Pat McAfee.
No.
No.
Hell no. No. Hell no.
I was going to
he's
say, I don't
good,
think
but
I know. Like you, that's probably something I should.
They
but-
created a list of some of the greats, and it's way too long, but I'll throw out some of the names I know. Marv Alpert. Yes. I love him. Joe Buck. Mike Emmerich. Dick Enberg. Jim Lampley. Vern Lundquist. Al Michaels. Brent Musburger. Jim Nantz. Dan Schulman. Mike Tirico. A few that they named.
Gotcha.
All right. Now.
None of those matter. Now
No.
you're talking like some, Jim Ross, good old JR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jerry
the King Lawler, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, all those work.
Gorilla Monsoon.
Gorilla
Those were
Monsoon.
fabulous commentators.
They were great, man.
Yeah.
They were the best. There's a reason the Yankees are called the Bronx Bombers. They had a 13-3 win over the Tampa Bay Rays Tuesday at George Steinbrenner Field. The Yankees hit 9 homers. They became the first team in MLB history to have multiple games with 9 or more homers. That's pretty amazing, actually. That's an ass whooping right there. And then let's end sports on this because I already know that I absolutely lost my mind yesterday. As soon as I saw the headline,
Just
I was
yesterday?
aggravated. Yeah.
That was when
Yeah.
you finally lost it?
Yeah, no. Listen to this. Washington Commanders linebacker Von Miller. He's one of the best pass rushers in his generation and has played against some of the best quarterbacks ever. A lot of NFL fans would consider who the greatest quarterback of all time?
Name one. I was going to say there's, you could say Tom Brady.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the first name you came to. Many would consider Tom Brady the greatest of all time. Miller
John
said
Elway?
Tuesday that he might instead put Peyton Manning over Brady. In what world?
That's why, like so many.
In what world? There's going to be a debate, he said, between Peyton Manning and Brady. Who's the best? For me, it'll be Peyton Manning. He changed the quarterback position. He changed play. Come on, check the play, change the play again, go over the top. He wasn't scrambling and doing all that stuff, and he did it with his arm. Tom Brady, obviously 7 Super Bowls over the years. I've gotten to know him a little bit, and I root for Tom. Both of them are great, but he picked Peyton. Man, it doesn't even make sense. Look, Peyton Manning, he put up monster numbers, 14-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first-team All-Pro selection, 5-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl winner. Brady has 7 that's 5 more Super Bowls in 10 appearances, 15-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro selection, also won the NFL MVP 3 times. There's no world where look, you can hate Tom Brady if you want to. There's no world where anybody's better than him. Not in football, not as a quarterback. He said, how did you forget Michael Cole?
I just didn't mention,
Yeah.
Sorry,
He's kind of, Michael Cole's kind of sniveling a little bit, isn't he? He's a little bit of a sniveler at times.
I mean, I guess so at times.
He's kind of in the
but
tank
he's,
for the bad guys sometimes.
No.
No.
Michael Cole's usually very face.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple times.
Who is it that
he's
used to work with him who was always touting the bad guys?
Jerry.
Was it Jerry?
Oh, yeah. Jerry was a great heel commentator, man.
He was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And just the chemistry. I mean, that's
They were
that's
great.
really what made him and JR such a great commentary
It really
team,
was.
because Jerry the King would sit here and just knit at JR, and
Yeah, well, JR was certainly a face. I was
yeah.
thinking about Michael Cole, but I guess you're right. I guess he was too.
I mean, he's been both a face and I guess a type of heel commentator, but yeah.
Okay. Who's your favorite all-time wrestling commentator? Is it JR?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Jim Ross is pretty damn.
I mean, that was the commentary team that I grew up with. Jerry the King and Jim Ross. That was the teenage years. That was the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Jerry screaming over puppies and JR screaming, Stone Cold, Stone Cold.
Yeah, no, it's pretty great. Yeah, Jerry did have his voice. There's something about it when he gets excited.
He just,
that it changes his whole voice.
God.
Yeah, and it's pretty damn funny, man. Yeah. All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
I'ma take it there. Try not to rage out, but I'm getting the itch. I think I'm losing my shit. It's called a turn signal, bitch. Damn. Proximity alert. Too many cars on the road. And right now I'm Dr. Jekyll, but going into Mr. Hyde mode. Damn. On your ass when I put my footprint. Road rage warning. Road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Speedometer went to sleep, sitting still just guzzling gas. Knob jockey in the jacked up Jeep is all up on my ass. Oh hell no, too much caffeine. Drop the oil slick, hit up the smoke screen. Richard Cheddar in the Beamer, he got something to flaunt. Light up the missiles, ready to launch. Fire one, fire two, boom, bitch, damn. On your ass, wanna put my footprint. Road rage warning, road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. What the hell you waiting for? Now I got no time to hit up the convenience store. Blue hair, don't care, just trying to get from here to there. I don't even want to lose my shit. But it's called the slow lane. Get in it, you prick. Pull up on me, brake checking a bird. 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 On your ass, wanna put my footprint. Road rage warning, road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1.
All right, I got to start burning people. All right, so let's start with Drew Brees shut Tom Brady down every time they played the Bucks. That's great. Drew Brees doesn't have 7 Super Bowls. End of story. He doesn't have 3 Super Bowls. He doesn't have 4, 5, or 6. So Drew Brees, no. Then my man Brandon, he's just stepping in it this morning and said Kobe is better than LeBron. He has one more ring than LeBron, I think, but no, I would not classify him as better based on some other statistics that exist on LeBron. I would say he's up there with LeBron for sure. But LeBron, you can hate him, and I understand why. Sometimes he opens his mouth in ways I don't like. But, man, longevity and producing points that he does. Look at his stats from 10 years ago and now. they're almost the same, man. It's crazy how good LeBron has been for 21 seasons in the NBA.
Right.
I mean, look, I don't know what if he was carved out of stone, why his body is the way it is, if it's just science, if it's the right workout, but he's the prototype of how you continue to perform at a high level in a very physical sport.
Yeah.
I mean, he is good at that. Again, I'm not saying I agree with all his opinions, and sometimes I don't like the things he says, but I'll give him credit. He's up there. If he got another, he's one of 4 players who have won NBA championships with 3 different teams, and all the other players that did it were a long time back. So yeah.
So you agree though, Tom Brady is the GOAT, huh?
Yes, Tom Brady is the GOAT.
So you're just a Tom Brady supporter, man.
He's just the best. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Just
Imagine what?
Just imagine how unfamous he'd be if he went to a different college.
Yeah. Where did he go? Nobody remembers.
Why don't you Google it, man?
I don't know. I don't know where he went.
I can tell you.
He'd probably won 8 if he went to Ohio State.
No.
No, that's great. He is a Michigan guy for sure.
How's it feel to be a closet Michigan fan, man?
I'm not, but I am a Brady fan. Let's see what I've got here. I've got all kinds of good stuff to talk about today that is interesting. Let's just start here. This is simple. This is easy. And everybody can get a take on it.
Oh, that is a good one, Laura.
When's the last time that you opened up a can of Campbell's soup?
A while.
It's been
winter.
a while. Yeah. Don't eat a lot of soup.
No.
Let me ask you this. As a kid, did your mom often make you soup? Maybe for lunch, soup and a sandwich or anything like that? Y'all didn't have a lot of soup?
No, we usually got like filet mignon and stuff.
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course
No,
you
I'm
did.
kidding. But no, never beg it. No, soup was always, when you were sick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you had nasty cold, soup.
Yeah. My mom was a big a soup person, I guess. She made a lot of soup for lunch, soup and a sandwich. Yeah.
Okay.
But Campbell's, they want to be more relevant.
Okay.
You know, apparently people just aren't buying processed soup in cans as much anymore, you know? And so they think they figured it out. They've teamed up with, they're making a beer soup, a beer-infused soup.
Interesting.
With Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Ew.
There you go. That's right. Campbell's Chunky times Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, cheese, and potatoes, made with chorizo and potatoes and cheese and infused with PBR. And then Campbell's beef, bacon, and beer chili with beans. If you eat that, you may die an hour later. You may die like Elvis on the toilet if you eat that soup.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take another tuna fish juice shot.
It's right up there.
Yeah.
The brand manager said this is the ultimate flavor collection. Our fans love bold, unexpected taste experiences. Pairing Chunky's hearty recipes with the malty flavor of PBR brings something unique to the soup aisle.
You know what? I'm not gonna completely be against it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know or not, but Pabst Blue Ribbon had come out, and I don't know if you can even buy it anywhere anymore. It was popular for a minute, but they had come out with a coffee flavored like beer drink or whatever. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was freaking.
It was good?
Oh my God.
Really?
Seriously.
Jim said, but it won a blue ribbon. Yeah. No, it sure did. It sure did. What was, as a kid, what were some of the go-to things your mom would make?
Roast chicken, pepper steak. Wintertime was like a hamburger casserole thing. You know, just everybody calls it something different.
Yeah, did
but
y'all
it's the
have
same
like
thing.
hamburger helper?
No, never did much hamburger helper.
No.
Yeah.
Were y'all poor at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, did you eat hot dogs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Of
so
course,
you did have hot dogs.
Yep.
Okay. PB&J's?
Yeah.
Ramen noodle?
Yep.
Yeah,
Had
okay,
ramen, yeah.
okay.
But I mean, for dinners, that was normally it. Or my parents used to like to go out to eat a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, that was the thing. Like, we'd all load up in the car and go to the local,
summer during lunch, I mean, certainly you didn't go out to eat every day, right? Did your mom take you to Mickey D's every day in summer?
I mean, not Mickey D's, but yeah.
Well, y'all weren't poor then. you just thought you were poor. I could show you some poor. No. Have a cheese sandwich once in a while, man. Find out about that. Yeah, no, a lot of bologna sandwiches, had a lot of those as kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sandwiches were a way of life for lunch as a kid.
Yeah.
a lot of cheap lunch meat. You know the lunch meat you can get that you can buy like a bulk pack of, and it's thinner than a piece of paper.
Oh yeah. The little like budding. Yeah.
We
I've
had a lot
those
of
now.
that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's barely meat. You know, you have to stack a bunch of pieces together.
I was just thinking, most of the time, I mean, in the summer, just grab a burger somewhere. Or
Wow,
something, man.
that must have been nice. I don't know what that's like, man. Wow. Burgers from a fast food place.
Only if we had to. Normally, we just send the driver to go pick it up for us.
Brandon said rich came from money. Mister said little Richie rich. Yeah, you know it. If your parents went to fast food every day for lunch to get you a burger, man, I'm sitting at home trying to eat my chunky soup and pick out the onions from it, and you're living up the high life at Mickey D's. And that was the old school fries when they were really good.
Right?
Man, those
times,
fries, man.
And when the Mickey D's used to have the playpen in it.
They had to change those fries like they had to change the whole meth thing. They had to stop people from buying those fries. They're like, no, these are too good. We're getting too fat too fast.
Remember when you used to be able to go to McDonald's and get like a bucket of fries?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that.
That was cool.
I don't remember that at all, actually. And I worked there. No, I don't remember a bucket of fries. I'd like to.
Yeah.
Love to have them if they're good, if they're not cold. All right, let's move on and talk about this. This is well, let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's do this then. This is over on Carnival, and speaking of lunch, I think this is great. Carnival Cruise footage captured the moment a melee broke out on a Carnival cruise ship among fuming passengers upset over chicken tenders. Don't mess with my chicken tendies, man.
Maybe that was it, Jim. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
He said,
what?
He just said had to take into account eating out was a lot cheaper back then.
That is true. It really actually was a lot cheaper back then. Just the violence among about 24 brawlers erupted aboard the Carnival Sunshine at 2 a.m. Monday, the last day as the ship was headed back to Miami. Where is security? One bystander heard yelling as the passengers are trading licks and slamming each other to the floor. Multiple security guards could be seen trying to break up the fight. One was overwhelmed. He fled and reached for his radio as his shoes went flying. At one point, Bronx content creator Mike Tierra, who filmed the uproar and shared it, of course, on social media, flipped the camera to record his own reaction. Over chicken tenders? This is crazy. The cruiser later responded to intrigued comments, calling the ruckus an isolated incident that escalated over more than just food at 2 a.m. Well, you know, if you're up at 2 a.m. on a cruise ship, you're drunk. There's no doubt about that, right? What did he say? Little doggy said he'd buy us a hamburger, not a cheeseburger, because...
Yeah, everybody's commenting about this. We hit something here. We're going to have to go back to it.
Okay. All right. Well, screw Carnival. We'll talk about
Everyone
that
wants to talk about what it was like growing up and what they had for lunch. Man.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see what everybody's saying here. We'll share that. Brandon said he had ramen for lunch.
Little doggy said his fondest memories as a kid, about 10 years old, riding his bicycle from Lake Noel to Benton, riding around all day and calling my dad at dark. He'd buy us a hamburger, not a cheeseburger, because cheese ain't worth 10 cents from McDonald's. That was a special treat.
Yeah, Lake Norrell's what it should have read.
Oh, okay.
Probably was speaking to text. Yeah, McDonald's hamburgers were 25 cents each. Then.
Yeah, dude, I don't...
No, that's true. They really were.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon said I've had potted meat too. Yeah, unfortunately, as kids, we did eat that. Yeah, I thought everybody had deviled ham.
Yeah.
I was wrong. And it is among the worst thing that you could ever put in your mouth. I promise. It's terrible. Vienna sausages are right there with it. I hate those too.
Yeah, I'm not a Vienna sausage fan.
Any potted meat in a can, I do not want.
Don't
give me sweet Sue barbecue. Don't give me any of that crap. That's, again, stuff my mom bought for lunch. The sweet Sue barbecue, which is just terrible. by the way. I guess if you're dying, it's better than dying.
All I remember, like, from lunch was, especially as a kid, outside of school lunch, was everything was microwavable. You'd have the little microwavable burgers,
Yeah.
pizzas, whatever. You'd throw them in the microwave and run up
That's
back
when we
outside or
really
whatever.
started getting fat.
Yeah.
The microwave helped us all get fatter, faster. It's too easy, man. It's too easy to use.
I'm just.
Ham and cheese loaf was my favorite with the little cheese chunks in it, Brad said. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one. I always wondered who had pimento loaf.
Ew.
Yeah, that was never a good one to me.
Yeah, I was never that bad.
T-Mac, we did too. Lived off mac and cheese. My mom worked all the time, so she wasn't home. I learned to cook mac and cheese and ramen and chicken nuggets. Yeah, mac and cheese was a big deal around the house.
Yeah.
We definitely ate a good amount of that.
We'd go to the pizza buffet.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. Jim said fried Spam sandwiches were the shit. Yeah, back in the day, that was really good until I learned that Spam was not good. But yes, they love it in Hawaii, by the way. People in Hawaii, it's like a national food
Spam,
there.
yeah, they serve it with everything.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
It's like chickpeas in the
Not
Bahamas.
that I've ever been, but yeah.
Yeah, chickpeas in the Bahamas, same way. Jim said pizza bagel bites, baby.
Yeah, those were the shit.
You can see the microwave generation.
This is
The microwave generation.
Yep.
That's what we are, the microwave generation, man. We got so excited. Little dog.
I still remember the commercial from that.
From what?
From Pizza Bagels.
Yeah,
the
pizza bagel bites.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening,
Yeah.
pizza at supper time.
That's great.
When
That's
pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
great. Mike said, little doggy, I still occasionally buy a can of deviled ham. Makes me feel like I'm sitting next to my daddy again.
Aww.
Your daddy had bad breath. No disrespect. Yeah, some things I don't even want to eat anymore. I've told y'all before the Kool-Aid story. I don't drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'll go straight water over Kool-Aid.
I remember up there in Michigan, drive-in restaurants were still
Like Sonic style.
yeah, but not
Yeah.
it was still it was kind of a nod to the old days. Of course, Motor City and everything.
Yeah.
So but at the A&W restaurants, you'd
A&W.
go and you'd pull into a stall and they'd bring your tray out to you and it'd
Yep.
clip to your window and
We used to have those here too when I was a kid. We sure did.
There's a hot dog stand, still exists in Ypsilanti, Michigan, called Bill's Hot Dogs, man.
I think the only time I've ever seen like a hot dog cart or stand is at a ball game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean we just didn't. That's not a cultural thing here.
This is actually a well-known hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Hang on, yeah.
Mike said he was an asshole too, but I do miss him. No, I feel you on that one.
This was the place.
It looks
still
like a
looks,
shed in my
dude,
backyard.
It still exists. This is it.
And people
That's
line
it.
up there, don't
And
they?
and you pull in there. That's what you get,
That's a pretty good looking dog.
right?
Really. I mean, if you like hot dogs.
And they're I mean, of course, I'm sure they've changed
See,
prices, but I think most recently it was what were you gonna say?
The problem for me with I do like hot dogs. The problem is they're not filling.
Yeah.
So you got to eat. The ratio to me is 2 hot dogs to 1 hamburger.
Right. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that seems about
That seems
right.
solid.
Unless you just load the dog with a bunch of stuff on it, and then it kind of ceases to be a hot dog and becomes a Hertz donut.
But dude, they were awesome. And you pull up there and here's a picture of it. They still do it the old style, clip it right to your window, and
oh wow,
they come out with roller skates. And
do they really?
Seriously,
Skate
dude.
out?
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Some of them do. Yeah.
If it's that iconic and people still go there, that's great.
Oh, man,
I mean,
it's-
and certainly their overhead isn't very high there in that building.
Right. Yeah.
Building
couple
maintenance is
people and a
about
flat top.
$12 a year building maintenance. We need a new roof. How much is it going to be? $30. That's too much. Too much. Get another quote. Yeah, no, that's great. And actually, it's amazing to be able to do it in, that small of a thing and make it work for all that time. I think that's super cool, actually. Uh-oh, they're opening the
it's
doors
noise
here.
time.
Yeah, opening the. No, let's just take a quick break.
All right.
Sounds fun.
Just the other day, a friend of mine said, man, I just wanna find happiness sometime before I'm dead. I've been trying to find it, been searching and seeking, like I'm in the middle of the ocean, on a boat that never stops sinking. Hold on, man, there's something you need to hear. Sure as I'm talking to you and holding this cold beer. Happiness ain't a place you can find on a map. You just find it in the moments, and those are the facts. Shaking a little, he spoke, no one ever said nothing like that to me. There's no kind of GPS that ever leads to happy. You can only know joy if you've known pain. You only find happy when you can sing in the rain. You see, man, something you needed to hear. Sure as I'm talking to you and holding this cold beer. Happiness ain't a place you can find on a map. You just find it in the moments, and those are the facts. I watched him walk away, proud of what I had done. Maybe he'll be a better man. Maybe I can do that for my son. I only know because of how many times I cried, because I spent a life looking before I found it inside. As a man, it was something I needed to hear. Sure as I'm talking to you and holding this cold beer. Happiness ain't a place you can find on a map. You just find it in the moments, and those are the facts. Happiness ain't a place you can find on a map. You just find it in the moments, and those are the facts. And those are the facts. It ain't on it ain't on it ain't on a map.
I got you. Welcome back. So, Mistress said, I love this song. Well, thank you, Mistress. I appreciate that very much. I really do.
We got to get that one you had me listen to.
Oh,
the
yeah.
other day, man.
I'll see about getting that in the system tomorrow. That's a pretty fun one, really.
Right? I liked it.
So we were talking about the terrible things that you had, more or less. But what was your parents or your mom probably, but it could be dad, grandma, whoever, made dinner at your house. What was the thing you always looked most forward to eat that your mom made?
That my mom made?
Yeah.
Probably pepper steak or roast chicken, as far as like a dinner goes.
Yeah, roast chicken's pretty good. My
Yeah.
mom did make that, and she made like a honey roast chicken. It was really good.
Yeah. Well, it was her mom, so my grandma's recipe that was passed down to her, and then I actually have the recipe myself.
Oh, you
to
still
make
use it?
So yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool,
But
man.
it's
That's
one of
actually
those
cool.
recipes that has been
That you keep making it.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's passed down. So yeah, that was probably it. My grandma though, like my all-time favorite was Christmas time, because my grandma would make these little pecan tart things.
Oh, I bet they were great.
And oh god, dude,
I bet they were great.
I would get so fat as a kid on those,
No,
man.
there's no shocking reason why I was fat as a kid. Like you, my very favorite, like the most excited I would get, is going to my grandma's house, and I would get to stay there during the summer.
Uh-huh.
And when she would make chocolate gravy, It was the greatest thing in the world to me.
I've got to try this
I'm
one
telling
time,
you,
man.
the right, not bullshit chocolate, the right chocolate grade. It's got to be made right.
Right.
But it's so good, man. It's absolutely nothing but fat. But the thing my mom made that was really good was she made fried chicken, and she made a gravy with it. And this is why I started getting fat, because after the chicken was gone and the gravy, once it was out a little bit, because back in the day, and I don't know, they probably still do it, but you'd use the chicken grease to make the gravy, right?
Oh, okay.
So you got you take the chicken, the fried chicken out, and it's got the grease and the spice and the crunchies and all that in it. Then you'd put in the cream and this and that, but over time, as it cools off, it gets thicker, more
Something you like to
gelatinous,
eat.
and I would just spoon that shit out of the pan, bro. Yeah, no, that's why I was fat, man.
Like, you just describing that, I was like,
I know,
oh,
right? But it's so good. It's like, have you ever used bacon grease to cook something?
Yeah, I mean,
Bacon grease is one of the best things you can ever eat. Little doggy, you're wrong. Chocolate gravy is not disgusting.
Have you ever
Bad chocolate gravy could be.
have you ever taken some bacon grease that was, left over or whatever, and some popcorn kernels, and popped the popcorn kernels in the bacon grease?
I have not, but that's interesting. Probably made popcorn a lot
Some
better.
homemade bacon flavored popcorn.
That's pretty good.
It is delicious.
No, I bet that is
Do a
delicious.
little brown sugar on it. I told you I like to cook.
You just took away every bit of redeeming quality popcorn had to be skinny with. That's great. It's there. My mom and grandma both made awesome chocolate gravy. Joel said, "Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she would put it on. She would make toast and break it up, and then you take the chocolate gravy. Then you add butter."
I gotta agree with Rachel D. She said chicken and dumplings. Yeah, that's
Chicken
a
and
favorite meal
dumplings, yeah.
today.
Everybody loves chicken and
Yeah.
dumplings, I think. I don't know that I've ever met anyone who goes, "No, I don't like that."
I don't remember anybody in my family, like immediate, mom, grandma, anybody's. I don't remember them ever making chicken and dumplings, but
No, my mom
as like an adult.
she had like this, I don't know if she had a schedule that she operated on, but there were certain meals that happened every week. One night was going to be spaghetti night.
Right.
One night was fried chicken night.
Right.
One night was going to be meatloaf night.
Taco Tuesday.
Every once in a while we did that, yeah. Then there was always, my mom liked to call it experiment night.
No.
Yeah.
That's where you just took all the leftovers and
No, she would just try to, avant-garde things before there was a Food Network, and usually it was not really a good result. The worst thing, though, the absolute worst, was round steak, because my mom didn't know how to cook it right, and it was
yeah?
like shoe leather.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! It was you couldn't get enough gravy on it to make it. I felt like I was in the jungle, like I was a lion ripping flesh off an antelope or something. It was like a rubber shoe that you're trying to eat. Yeah. Little doggy said, "We had white gravy. I can make plain milk gravy that you would eat like soup." Learned it from my mom. Yeah. No, it's good. Brandon said grease is good for the arteries. Yeah, sure.
Mistress Mayhem said her grandma would make wilted salad, basically use bacon grease as salad dressing.
I've heard of that before, and again, probably made a salad a lot better.
Yeah?
I love salad. I just like to have, I like to take lettuce and tomato, and I usually combine that with beef and 2 pieces of bread and some cheese.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and that's the way I like to consume a salad.
I just ate a nice salad last night for dinner.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. You didn't say you tossed it. You said you ate it.
Well, mix everything up. You gotta.
Yeah, I get you.
No, I made a nice grilled chicken Caesar salad for
Did you?
dinner last night, man. It was
That's great,
delicious.
man. So when you make the chicken, do you spice it up? Do you do anything with it?
Yeah.
So how do you do it?
So I basically just put a little grease in the pan, and grilled it or fried it up that way. No breading or anything,
Right.
And then I just use some garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, some Slap Yo Mama seasoning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Is that pretty good?
It is, man. It is.
Yeah.
I usually either go with that or Tony Satcheris for a little, kick spice to
Yeah, a
it.
little Cajun.
But yeah, salt and pepper it a little bit, and
Yeah, Brandon said I like Italian dressing on salads. Yeah, no, Italian's fine. It gives me heartburn, so I don't mess with it. Yeah, I don't do that. My house is a ranch home. That's what everybody except me. For some reason, I'm the
can't
only
do
person
ranch?
I know who doesn't like ranch.
Yeah, man.
I just don't love it, man.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't love ranch. I don't know. Creamy and dressing don't feel right together to me.
You need help.
I might.
Yeah.
My wife is shocked by it because I'm the one who turned her on to making homemade ranch because she used to buy it in the bottle.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "What are you doing? Why are you buying that?" And she said, well, "Because I love ranch." I said,
Right.
"No, let me free you.
That's even more
let me
weird.
liberate you." And I
You
showed
hold
her
the
how
key
you
to
make
the
it.
kingdom, and you hate the kingdom.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, she'll never worry about me dipping into her ranch. It won't happen. But I'll barbecue sauce anything. There's
Yeah.
nothing I will not put except breakfast. That's it. Otherwise, and I've actually done that before.
Are you a ketchup on your eggs guy?
No, I was as a kid. Scrambled eggs with ketchup. Yeah, when I was a kid, that's the way I did it. But no, I like the egg yolk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll cut the white out to eat the yolk. This is the best part. You know, it's just the worst for you, but man, it's so good, man. You put a couple fried egg yolks that are, medium fried, so it's not runny like sunny side up, but it's just
Oh, I don't do fried
little
egg.
ooze to it.
Yeah.
And you put that on a bacon Sammy.
Good stuff, huh?
Hell yeah, it is.
I'll
Boy,
let
make
you
you
enjoy
slap
that
your
one.
mama. Yeah. Yeah, doggy salt. When is that doggy salt? Oh, he said you'll be using the doggy
I
salt.
will
next
be.
week. I'm excited about it. Mike Woodall's bringing his salt back. He used to make it back in the day.
Yeah.
And he quit doing it. Well, now he's bringing it back with a vengeance, and I'm really excited because it's fantastic.
You
it
got
really
a bottle
is.
coming?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I know I do, so, yeah.
Absolutely. T-Mac said I used to eat ketchup and mashed
I
potatoes.
mean, still, that's not horrible. Like, I could at least understand the food groups being, together.
Yeah.
Ketchup on potatoes. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, I get that. There's lots of weird combinations. Mistress said fried egg yolks on buttered toast. That's almost like bachelor toast. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious. It's like the difference between a regular PB&J and a PB&J on toast. If you have PB&J on toast, you feel like a king.
Yeah.
Man, it just changes the game. Something about the crispy on the toast with that PB&J, and it doesn't bleed through. That was one of the things when I used to take my lunch to school, which I did.
Yeah.
Mom would pack a PB&J, and by the time lunch came, you'd open it up, and the J would be oozing out of the top of the bread.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be
You're
all
like,
soggy
oh
and,
my God,
gross
man,
and-
yeah, yeah.
I've done peanut butter on toast. I've never done peanut butter and jelly on toast.
Yeah, man, it's
That's
and
the way to
my
go, huh?
ratio is thicker peanut butter, thinner jelly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want a lot of jelly, just a little bit. Yeah, because they put so much sugar in peanut butter now.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, have you ever bought peanut butter with no sugar, the organic peanut butter that has all the oil in the top?
Oh yeah, one time that stuff looks gross.
No, it's the worst,
Yeah,
man.
it
You
is,
got to
no.
stir that up, and then you put it on. It's the most disappointing thing. You're like, this tastes like nothing but peanut. You know? After talking with Brandon and being ridiculed for the peppers I was using for heat, I've changed the spicy to 4 alarm. Okay. Peanut butter banana honey sandwich, Brandon said. Yeah. What was something weird you liked as a kid to combine foods that you ate together or that were other people be like, that's gross?
Man, I have to.
Everybody has one.
Yeah,
Everybody has a go-to. Mine was black-eyed peas and applesauce.
Ooh.
I know it's weird, but hot black-eyed peas with really cold applesauce somehow worked for me as a kid.
Yeah.
I haven't done it as an adult because I'm an adult. Matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I had black-eyed peas, to be honest.
I would probably say mine was just a random mix of whatever, man. You know, you'd have the eggs mixed with the Lucky Charms and the Frosted Flakes, and yeah.
Jim, that sounds like diabetes. Said peanut butter, Nutella, and banana sandwiches. Thank me later. You mean Nutella spread, right?
Right. Yeah, the
that
chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, the hazelnut. That probably is actually
Isn't that
really
supposed to
good.
be healthier for you?
Nutella?
Yeah.
I don't think
No?
so. No, I don't think so. I don't think at all. I don't think there's anywhere health and Nutella go together. No, in any possible way. Yeah, no, that's Yeah, we had lots of weird little foods. But now, are you a vegetable person? What's up, Curtis?
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, I'll do broccoli. I'll do green beans.
broccoli's great.
Corn.
Corn is worthless but delicious.
I mean, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah,
like
it does nothing except...
We make homemade KFC bowls.
Oh, okay.
Where you have the potatoes, you have some corn, you
Right.
have the chicken and all that. We make our own.
Yeah, I'll go step into your bathroom and, burn a spliff real quick before making them?
Typically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
You got to be
exactly-
sure to get the full
No, if
KFC
you're gonna do
experience
it,
if you're
yeah.
going to do it.
No, you got to do it right. That's for sure. No, you light it up before you eat that. You want to have the munchies real
Right.
good when you eat that. Yeah. There you go. T-Mac said, I don't like my food touching, so I still eat with plates with separated parts. Some people are that way.
Yeah.
I like to mix the flavors, so I enjoy that, actually. Brandon it said tuna with salt and pepper straight out of the can. I wish I could. I mean, I wish I could eat something like that and be happy about it, because then I could be skinny. I read something yesterday that said that the worst thing you can eat of all things are processed foods, things you make in the microwave.
Oh, well, of course.
And I was like, yeah, I'm dying soon. It's soon. Do you know how many things processed that I enjoy? Chicken Sammys with the chicken patty that you get. I love that. That's an easy lunch.
So what you're saying is that's not really a glowing halo. That's just the, nuclear radiation
That's
from all your
radiation from
microwavable
microwave.
meals. Yeah.
I remember when we were kids and the microwave first came out. God, I can't believe I'm saying that. But it's true. We were scared to stand too close to it because my mom said it was radioactive. And so she said, don't stand up close to it. No, back up. Be like, oh, okay.
I went to Walmart yesterday to try and get some of them radioactive shrimp, man.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you find any?
No, they said they had put them all up.
The
I was
Mountain
like,
Dew shrimp?
Yeah. I wanted to try them, man. I was
the
like,
nuclear ones.
Dude, it sounds like the start of a new superhero to me.
Yeah, it could be.
Right.
You'd be like the new Peter Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, except you'd be the old Peter Parker.
Shrimp
but yeah.
Man.
Shrimp Man. I don't think that'd be a great hero. That's even under Aquaman. At least Aquaman can talk to all the animals. You'd only be able to, talk to shrimp or, have a tail or something like I don't know what that would be.
That'd be the finishing move, the tail whip.
Jim said hash browns with Velveeta shells and cheese topped with gravy, chili, and jalapenos. Ooh. Man, what is going on in your world, man?
Man.
Because it seems like you should be dead. You have some very violent food combinations.
Sounds good, though.
Are you a chili guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this question. Did your mom ever make canned chili, like Wolf brand?
I've had it, but yeah, that's not chili.
No, that's not chili.
No, that's not.
That's some kind of, it's almost dog food. It's probably is dog. I bet Fancy Feast is better for you than Wolf brand chili.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I would be almost willing to bet on it. I love real chili. I hate canned chili. And when you open it up and it's real orange at the top, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because of all the...
Yeah, or you open up a can of like baked beans and there's that giant piece of ham fat in it. The square of ham fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the kind of stuff. We ate a lot of canned food when I was a kid. A lot of canned vegetables. A lot of that. Yeah, you didn't? Did y'all eat fresh vegetables?
No, I mean, it was canned for the most part, yeah. I mean, outside of like broccoli and stuff. But see, I didn't like... broccoli came... Like, I started liking broccoli more when I became
Later
an
in life,
adult. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like a lot of people now like Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, but they re-engineered it. I don't know how many years ago. You'd have to Google it. They re-engineered it to taste better.
Oh?
Yeah, and because nobody was eating it. And they were like, yeah, we have this, and we need people to eat it, and they won't, so they re-engineered it to taste better.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like there's lots of weird things that you learn. Like,
see, these were the popular things. These are called pasties, Michigan pasties, or pasties.
What is that?
It's basically. Let me look.
I've never even heard of that.
Right? Yeah, you want to
educate me.
Hang on here 1 second. Let me look up everything that's included in it. Because all right, go ahead and let me find this here because it's on a list of like top Michigan foods.
Okay.
Somebody talk about something. Jeez.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about something.
Well, I got to find it here because it's in the. Here we go. Here it is. All right.
Okay.
I had to scroll down through this list where it is number 4. So, anyways, it's a traditional specialty of Upper Michigan. It contains a crust that is filled with ground beef, ground pork, rutabaga, onions, potatoes, and carrots. And then the filling is typically seasoned only with salt and pepper, while the crust is prepared with flour, salt water, and shortening.
Okay. My mom made something called New England boiled dinner, which had rutabaga in it.
Okay.
And no one, I almost never, I'll say something about rutabaga. They're like, what? Huh? I don't think it's a big Southern thing. I think that must have come.
It must have been a Northern
England
thing,
boiled
yeah.
Dinner. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that she learned it from her mom.
They are delicious, though, man.
They really
and you
are
either
pretty
put like a gravy or a ketchup on it. Most of the time, gravy is what I would do, but you can get them with steak in them and everything.
Yeah, that's
man.
interesting. I've never heard
It's
of
like
it
a gigantic
before.
pot pie.
Huh? I'll be damned.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some food facts here. Let's see what's interesting about it. Most supermarket wasabi is actually horseradish.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat wasabi anyways. But.
As an alternative, most wasabi for sale is colored horseradish with flavoring.
Huh.
So you got to make sure and look at the ingredients.
Right.
Because it might not really be wasabi. That's pretty wild. Ranch dressing is dyed. One ingredient in ranch is titanium dioxide. It's used to make it look whiter.
Interesting.
Yeah, same ingredient used in sunscreen and paint. How interesting is it now?
Right.
You're eating
All of a
sunscreen,
sudden,
bro.
well, you know, hey.
Yeah.
At least I graduated.
Yeah.
Started off with glue as a kid. Now I've moved up to sunscreen.
Glue was for sniffing. Paste was for eating.
Oh, see?
Yeah,
This
big-
is. Thank you, Patrick. You
Yeah.
figured out where I went wrong so
Yeah.
many years ago.
I'm helping you out.
I
bro.
appreciate it,
I'm
man.
trying to help you
It
out.
only took 38 years, and I finally got the answer.
Yeah.
39.
Fruit flavored snacks shine because they put carnauba wax on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's car wax.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to love them little Spider-Man fruit snacks with a hint of turtle wax.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
man.
If you eat enough nutmeg, you could hallucinate. It's a hallucinogen. Now,
Really?
It's a lot of it you have to eat.
Yeah, I'd probably throw up before.
Probably so.
I can't do nutmeg at all, man.
No.
No.
It's too potent.
Not even like around the Halloween, around Christmas time, all that, man. No.
Yeah. Ketchup used to be used as a medicine. Back in the 1800s, people thought tomatoes had medicinal qualities, so they claimed they could treat diarrhea and indigestion.
That doesn't surprise me.
Now, I will say a true story that they used to prescribe cigarettes if you had a stomach ache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep. Because it's like the nicotine or whatever. It
Something in it does.
helps the muscles relax.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what it is.
Latasha said, I loved Play-Doh. It was so salty.
Yeah, I ate a fair amount of Play-Doh as a kid. I'm going to be honest. My mom finally stopped buying it for me because I would eat it.
Mistress said, God, no wonder Americans are unhealthy. as all
Yeah,
hell."
no doubt.
No kidding. We're
What do you
sitting here
think?
eating turtle wax and
Yeah.
suntan lotion.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's exactly right. By the way, if you've ever said, I just don't know why I don't like white chocolate, it's not chocolate.
Oh, I love white chocolate.
Do you?
Oh, man.
It doesn't have any components of regular chocolate. It's a mixture of sugar, milk, vanilla, lecithin, and some cocoa butter. Like cocoa butter you put on your arms.
Right.
You know what I mean? The red food dye for Skittles is made from boiled beetles.
Ew. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, common red food dye, carbonic acid, is made from the crushed bodies of a beetle. The acid's used also in maraschino cherries, strawberry and raspberry flavored candy, and lipstick.
Gross.
Yeah. Crackers are worse for your teeth than sugar.
Dude, just don't eat anything anymore. Let's just, yeah.
Crackers stick to your teeth, which is a breeding ground for bacteria. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever notice you like
Afterwards,
eat a
yeah.
cracker? Yeah.
No, honestly, I haven't, because the only time usually that I eat crackers.
Brandon said, remember those little wax soda bottles? That you got at Halloween for trick-or-treating?
Yep.
Yeah, no, you would get the juice out of them, then you'd chew the wax until you just couldn't anymore. It would just get too bitter.
And the little candy cigarettes.
It says peppers don't actually burn your mouth. there's a chemical called capsaicin that tricks your mouth into feeling like it's being burned. That's why spicy food hurts. The pain is all in your head. Now tell that to someone getting sprayed with pepper spray.
Yeah.
That it's all in their head.
You're imagining all the pain. Yeah, no.
American cheese is not American.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Processed cheese is thought of as American, but it is actually invented in Switzerland.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I want to know, Jim.
What? Isn't the cherry flavoring in sodas from beaver's anal gland? There's a name for that, and they do use it in a lot of flavorings. And I'm trying to remember what the name is, but yeah, I don't know if that is flavored that way. Maybe, but I think actually no. I think what's expressed is a vanilla flavoring. It's artificial vanilla.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll pull that up right now because that is one.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna take a nice sip of my non-cherry flavored Mountain Dew.
Okay, you go right ahead and do that. Hold on one
No
second.
beaver anals around here. Suck a cheese?
Suck a cheese? You don't want that.
Is that a real thing? Okay.
Beavers, the castor gland, located underneath the beaver's tail, distressingly close to the anus, produces a brown substance called castoreum. They use it to mark their territory, but thanks to a diet of tree bark, it has a fragrance very similar to natural vanilla. So they use that as an additive in, to enhance vanilla, strawberry, and raspberry flavors in foods like ice cream and yogurt. So if you see castoreum, that's basically a beaver with some anal leakage.
Laura Hull said we're effing up all the food she likes. I said, I know
Yeah.
for real. Like if I ate breakfast or anything, man, just
I'd be
thanks for
ruining
ruining it
Yeah,
for me.
that's what I'm here to do.
I'm no longer hungry for
That's
the
what I'm
rest
here to
of
do.
the day.
Mistress, we don't have any Fermunda cheese here. I don't need. Maybe you could find some. I haven't seen any in a long time. Let's see if there's any more facts here. McDonald's sells 2.5 billion hamburgers every year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of burgers. You can find peanuts in dynamite. Peanuts have an oil that's used as an ingredient when making glycerol, which is the main component of nitroglycerin.
You know, talking about peanuts, though, another weird thing, especially from like, I don't know if it's a your age group thing or what. It seems like it stopped eventually one day, but you're looking at me all weird. Peanuts in a bottle or a can of Coke.
Oh, that's not my age. That was
No?
my dad's age.
That was your dad? Okay.
Yeah, no, he was that
Stopped
guy.
before because I
No.
still see people
He
doing
would
that.
put
And I'm like,
peanuts in a
why?
Coke, and he would also eat cornbread in buttermilk. That was a snack to him. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Man. No. This is interesting.
My dad used to do the donuts in a cup of coffee.
Hell yeah.
See, it's
Hell
so weird.
yeah.
Why?
Because it's delicious.
Why?
Donuts and coffee is the godsend.
I mean,
son.
to drink, take
I
a
mean,
bite and drink.
I
but-
wouldn't put it in there. and
Yeah,
just
that's what
leave
I'm
it.
saying. No, he'd
Oh, he just put
dunk
it
it.
in
No, he'd take the
Oh,
donut,
yeah.
dunk it in the
Yeah,
coffee, and then
eat it.
take a bite.
Hell yeah.
No,
Yes.
that is such a gross texture,
No,
man.
it's not. That is amazing.
You enjoy eating soggy, just ugh.
Little doggy said, because you're old, Patrick. Yes, I am. So maybe you've seen water bottles, right?
Yeah.
And it's got an expiration date, and you're like, wait a
No,
minute.
I don't know what
How
water is.
does water expire? It's water, right?
Right.
It's not the water that expires.
Of course not.
It's the bottle.
Oh.
Because once it hits a certain age, it'll start leaking chemicals into the water that
Really?
are not
Okay.
good for you.
That makes sense.
So that's why it has that.
Right.
That's why they also say you shouldn't let bottled water get super hot and then later drink it because it leaks those
chemicals.
chemicals in. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense. If only we could solve a way to do that, like, I don't know, use glass bottles or something.
Do you like honey, by the way?
Yeah, I use it a lot,
everybody-
especially. It's
yeah.
a great vocal thing.
Well, it is. It's great for that. It's a superfood. It's loaded up with nutrients,
Right,
right?
right.
I mean, it's like an absolute superfood.
Yeah. I usually carry a bottle, especially. I've been doing that a lot lately. Like, especially at the Wise Guys events, I'll bring a little bottle of honey with me and just, yeah.
That's great, man. When bees collect nectar, they drink it and keep it in their stomach. Once they're back to the hive, they regurgitate the nectar into the hive, and that makes honey.
Oh, okay.
It's bee vomit.
That's kind of gross.
Sweet and delicious. Yeah.
One of the top healthy things.
I'm just,
Laura said, was it Red Bull that had like bull parts or something in it? She thinks it was
Had
like
what
an
parts?
urban legend. I think she's talking about Red Bull and energy drinks have bulges.
I have not heard that.
No?
I have not heard anything. I'm not a bull jizz aficionado. I've never even had, what are they called, mountain oysters? Never had those either. I'm not a big putting testicles in my mouth guy, to be honest with you. It's just not, my bag.
It says, okay, that is apparently no, Red Bull does not contain it.
Okay.
They're talking about the taurine, that's.
Oh, the taurine.
Right.
Yeah,
that's actually produced
taurine produces
synthetically.
caffeine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's caffeine, basically.
So go give a bull a blowjob and you'll be awake forever.
Brad said I-30 East from Benton to Bryant's really backed up. He said that's your traffic report. We need a traffic segment.
Right.
Brandon, get us a traffic segment. I don't know any traffic people, buddy.
I didn't know your mom was going to come out today.
To be trafficked?
No.
Oh, what?
They set a huge backup. So I figure she's got to be,
That's solid. That's solid. No, that's...
In other news, hey,
Yeah, no, she
your
did a lot
mom's
of
walking down I-30, man. You
Yeah,
might
that's
want to...
it. That's it. That's it. No, that's probably what's going on. I love it. In ancient Egyptian days, radishes, onions, and garlic were given as wages. I mean, that's food for work.
right?
We'll work for food. Maybe that's where it came from, Egypt.
Probably.
They just had it in hieroglyphics on their signs,
Oh, yeah, I don't
They
like
were
those
standing
either,
by
dog.
the horse path, holding their hieroglyphics. We'll work for food. Yeah, never mind.
Tink, 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 tink.
French fries didn't originate in France. They originated in Belgium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Twinkie cream is not Twinkie cream at all. Not cream, anyway. It's actually vegetable shortening.
Oh, okay.
How's that feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
It's
good.
still freaking delicious, and they last
is.
forever.
They do. They do. That is one of my still favorite pranks of my life was when I took a straw, got the cream filling out, and replaced it with mustard. And gave it to my brother. He was so happy. He couldn't believe I was bringing him a Twinkie because I didn't like to share my snack food because I'm fat. And so he was so excited, and then he bit into it. It was one of the greatest moments of my whole life right there, just seeing his face when that mustard hit. Oh, yeah. That's what being
so
an older
sad,
brother
man.
is
He
about.
was so
He was so excited,
you just
bro.
crushed his
I
whole
did.
world.
I
in
just
that, man.
destroyed him. It was a beautiful thing for me. It's beautiful, man. When you're the big brother, that's how it is sometimes. You're not always the nice brother.
Yeah.
You're the one. My brother learned everything not to do from me. He was 6.5 years younger. And so he watched everything I did and went, nope, not doing that. Nope. So I got 3 degrees, one of them being a law degree, makes great money as an IT guy.
He did everything opposite. Yeah.
He did absolutely everything the opposite that I
Thanks for
did.
giving me the roadmap.
No, he
bro.
absolutely watched me and said, yeah, I'm doing everything opposite of him.
All those times you could have just, given me a nice, actual, real Twinkie. And
No one knows the origin of chocolate chip cookies. There are a few ideas of where it came from, but nobody really knows. That's kind of interesting. I never would have guessed that.
so it doesn't say where the origin was.
But
Do we
they-
still not know?
We don't know. That's what they just said. Thomas Jefferson made pasta popular in the United States. He was responsible for bringing the first macaroni machine to the United States after going to France. He was also the one that introduced mac and cheese to Americans. That's interesting. Lima beans are deadly. Yeah, they also taste like shit.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yep.
It says raw lima beans have lethal amounts of cyanide in them, but if you cook them, you'll be fine. Hey, Mom, why were you trying to kill me? This is happy National Radio Day to one of the best radio personalities from Arkansas history, and Rich, too, little doggy said.
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you very much.
Or, you could read that another way. Could be like, Happy National Radio Day to one of the best radio personalities from Arkansas history, and Rich, too.
You could read it that way, and Rich, too.
And Rich, too.
Yeah.
We'll make him feel special.
Yeah. No. Chickpeas have more names than you may know. They're also called garbanzo beans, Senegali, Sisi beans, chana, and bingo gram. I don't know why what that's about, really. Let's see if there's anything else, because I'm
Sweet
about ready
drinks
to take a
can
break.
cause dementia.
Yeah. Look, most
No, I
sodas-
got about another 5 years
Yeah.
of memory left
most
before.
sodas are not good for you. No, they're just not good. Coffee is one of the main sources of antioxidants for Americans.
Okay.
Drink more coffee, Rich.
Right.
You're not getting any antioxidants in your Mountain Dew, buddy.
See.
Popsicles were invented by accident. That makes sense. The story is in 1905, an 11-year-old kid left a mixture of soda and water outside in a cup overnight. It froze and he ate it in the morning. He called it an Epsicle because his last name was Epperson.
Wow.
When he later had kids, they started calling it Popsicle, and so the name Popsicle was born.
Okay.
That's
Cute
kinda
story.
Cool. That is a good
Right.
one right there. Matter of fact, let's just take a break on that one. That was too good. So we'll be back.
And through the rubble I rise, after being left for dead. Now I'm looking for trouble, all my gauges are red. Maybe to your dismay, to learn I'm not finished. I've not gone away, and I won't be diminished. I know how you want it to be. I know exactly what you expect. But if you're out and see me, you better damn well come correct. My head is on a swivel, not gonna be blindsided. It seems your very best play may have been short-sighted. The streets don't give a damn about your so-called pedigree. You think I'm on the lam, but I'll be the one you don't see. I know how you want it to be. I know exactly what you expect. But if you're out and see me, you better damn well come correct. Correct. I know you're walking proud, got that nose way up in the air. You just better hope we don't meet until then. Well, take care. I know how you want it to be. I know exactly what you expect. But if you're out and see me, you better damn well come correct. You better damn well come correct. Come correct. Through the rubble I rise, after being left for dead. And now I'm looking for trouble, all my gauges are red.
And I do want to mention Fitz Auto if you are looking for a late model, low mileage vehicle. Fitz Auto is the only place really to go. Go every other place first, then go there, and you'll see why. Man, they're great. The same people, the same sales reps. They have four. They've been there for, I don't know, 16, 17 years at least that I know of. And you can't name a car dealership anywhere else that has the same people working there for almost 20 years.
Right.
That tells you a lot about them. No, it is unheard of. Car salespeople, whether you like it or not, come and go. I mean, it happens. There's a lot of turnover in the car industry.
Right.
But Fitz Auto's had the same people there. And that speaks highly of them and what they do. So go check them out. They've got 100+ vehicles at any time, any kind of vehicle you want, and that does include off-road type stuff like an ATV, or they've got the 6-wheel amphibious things. Sometimes they've got travel trailers, motorcycles, Harleys, BMWs. I mean, I've seen everything there. Yeah.
Nice.
So check them out, 8421 Stagecoach Road, or you can see all of their inventory online over at fitzauto.com. So what do you got going on this week, man?
What do we got? We've got, well, tomorrow's a pretty big episode, I guess you'd say. Episode 200 for us.
Episode 200, man.
know,
How about that, man? 200 of them in
It's kind of like, yay, and then it's kind of like, I mean, we're going to be at 300. 500 is where I'll get excited.
Yeah.
1,000.
1,000 maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to,
that's where you get excited.
Carmichael Center in Searcy this Saturday. We've got Wrestling for Glory with their opening debut event. So I'll be out there announcing for that, and that's Logan Light and a lot of the talent from Wrestling with Pride and TNR and everything, and Vapors.
Yeah.
So glad to be part of that and have them down a little closer. So come check it out.
Cool.
$10 a ticket.
That is cool, man. They put on a great show, man.
They do, man.
I mean, wouldn't you agree?
I would, yeah. Everybody does. I mean,
Yeah.
really. And we talked about that the other day, man. I mean, hey, you can spend $150, $200, $500 to
Whatever
go
it's
to
gonna be, yeah.
to a WWE event, or go out for some family fun. $40, take care of the whole family for the night.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
depending on how many people you have. So, Latasha says she's driving by soon. Mia Wildley's in. She said, "Good morning and hell yeah for coffee."
Yeah.
Brando said, "Good morning, Rich's mom." That's yeah. I've got like 5 of them.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's legit mom, and then there's Mia, she's mom, and then there's other moms and aunt mom, and yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Every time I get married, man, they get custody
You
of
get
me.
a new, yeah. They all want to keep you around, but not the other ones, right? Okay. I've got a few very interesting things, but I want to talk about this first, and then we'll do some. This shit ain't funny, but so. It's a real different era as far as sexuality goes in our nation, right?
Right.
I mean, I do remember as a kid, more people looked Pentecostal than they do now, if that makes sense to you. You know what I mean? We were much more conservative with that then.
Right. It wasn't talked about openly as
Right.
much. Yeah.
I mean, it was talked about. It was just in veiled ways or on the low for the most part, right? But now it's very different. People are very obviously outwardly sexual. Songs are outwardly sexual.
Right.
Now you have OnlyFans, but this is a new level to me. I think it's just different. So Shia Vickery is making her way through the U.S. Open qualifiers this week.
Okay.
And fans looking to get to know her better will have to fork over about $13 a month.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the American and the ranked player divulged that she's also an adult content creator on OnlyFans, and the experience has been life-changing. She said, "I'm very open-minded. I don't care what people think of me. It's also the easiest money I've ever made, and I enjoy doing it." On her Instagram, where she has about 40,000 followers, she promises spicy OnlyFans content that includes her longest shower video, a late-night stretch, boat twerking. Those who like what they see best be prepared if they want to take it to the next level. She said, "I no longer date for free due to the behavior of men. I now require a pre-date deposit. Send me $1,000 and we'll make it happen."
Wow.
The 35-year-old has reportedly made $2 million in 14 years of pro tennis, has ranked as high as number 73, but has been wowed by the response to her OnlyFans since she started in January. She said, "I'll never talk shit about girls on OnlyFans again for the rest of my life because the amount I made there in the first 2 days, I'm just in shock, really." She's not the only tennis star to join the OnlyFans platform. Nick Kyrgios signed up in 2023. Yeah, but nobody wants to go see dudes on OnlyFans.
Right.
Nobody's doing that.
Really, that seems to me like they're just capitalizing on the age-old, you see a famous, female athlete or whatever, and that is attractive, and every guy has, that, man, I wonder what they'd look like naked. Well, now you can.
You don't have to wonder anymore.
You don't have to wonder.
That's the great
They're just
news
capitalizing on that, market.
Yeah. It is an amazing phenomenon when you have active athletes, active celebrities who are still prominently out there
Right.
who are also doing OnlyFans. And it's like, wow, man, it's kind of wild that it's like, yeah, you want to see it?
I know.
You want to see it?
I know, like, they were saying that a lot of, female wrestlers and things have left wrestling to go do OnlyFans and find they make more money doing that than they do wrestling.
I bet they do. Mia said, oh, please. We were better at hiding it. No cell phones to get caught. No, that's true. That's very true. But we appeared more conservative. We hid it. You're right. We hid it. We kept it quiet. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm not saying we were less sexually interested in people.
It just wasn't as,
TMZ is going to die because stars are selling their own porn.
It's not a bad point. I mean,
It's true. I mean, TMZ and sites like that blew up on nip slips. And
right.
stuff. Remember those days where people would get so excited when a nip slip happened on a celebrity? You'd see like the outer ring of the areola, and you'd be like, "Oh my God,
it's crazy!"
Now you can see their zodiac sign. You know what I mean? I mean, you're really seeing them now. That's for sure. Let's do this, man. And some couple good ones today for sure.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard rock drowning some honey. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny.
It could be, or it might not be. Could be, but it might not be, right? Some pretty interesting stories today. So let me start right here on this one. I don't know if you know this. There's a place on your face called the Triangle of Death.
Oh,
Were you aware of that?
I've heard of that. Isn't it between like the eyes and the nose or
Yes,
something? Yeah,
that is
like
correct.
that. Yeah.
Also referred to as your T-zone, I believe. But popping pimples in the Triangle of Death, a triangular area on your face between the bridge of the nose and the corners of your mouth.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually,
So
I guess
it
it's
goes
here.
down. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually here. So the T-zone would be the up version of that. Popping pimples in the Triangle of Death can cause serious medical complications and even death. Lish Marie, a mom of 3, recently went viral on TikTok. She posted a video about how popping a pimple below her face caused extreme inflammation and facial paralysis that required medical attention.
Wow.
Liz tried to pop a pimple just below her left nostril using her nails. Within hours, she knew something was wrong because the left side of her face swelled up so much she couldn't smile. It hurt. The only other corner of her mouth raised into a grin. After about 4 hours, it was so bad she went to the ER, where they immediately put her on 4 medications, including antibiotics and steroids, to treat the infection that had already entered the bloodstream via the pimple.
My gosh.
Yeah, her case is not unique. After her TikTok went viral, the New York Post reported about similar cases of people popping pimples in the same area of the face with disastrous consequences. One woman claimed in her case it led to a staph infection worse than childbirth that left her with a scar. And a mom recalled her daughter spending a week in the hospital undergoing facial surgery after an infected pimple spread. Doctors warned that because of the structure of this area of the face, even popping the smallest pimple can cause complications. So, man, that's kind of wild, isn't it?
That's dude. Like,
Yeah.
man,
Didn't know about that, did you?
not a clue.
Mister said, I knew about a guy that popped a pimple beside his mouth and he got a staph in his lip from it. Yeah, that's bad. And
So all those times your, girlfriend or wife comes and is like, oh, let me get that. And she really just trying to kill you.
have you had that happen?
What, somebody try and kill me or somebody
No.
want to pop my pimples?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
That's
the
weird.
pimples, it's the blackheads for my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because every once in a while she'll see, I guess I get them every once in a while, and before I can see it in the mirror, she'll see it, and she's over there excavating.
Yeah, it used to bother me. I was like,
No,
why do you just
I just call it
leave
monkey in my
face alone?
face.
Yeah.
So you're going to monkey my face for the next 20 minutes? Just go ahead and get it all done now, would you? Just go ahead and knock it all out at one time. Does that hurt? Yes, of course it hurts.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Right.
I know you're not going to stop till you do it. Some kind of sick satisfaction you get. Then you want to show it to me. Look how long it is. No. I didn't see it when it was there, and I don't want to see it now. There's nothing I can do except wash my face.
You're sounding a little
What?
angry, man.
Uh-oh. That didn't work out.
Well, it didn't work out.
No. What were you trying to do?
I just wanted to put the picture up of you.
Oh, that's
It worked
neat.
out perfect.
Oh,
The same
that's
pattern of anger,
lovely.
man.
Now
You
look at
sounded
that.
like you were,
No,
yeah.
that's lovely. That's beautiful, man. I actually love that. That was great, man. That was very touching, man. I appreciate that. Son of a bitch. All right, so
Laura commented and said, wait, have you had someone try to kill you? No, but.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now, popping pimples, apparently, yes.
No, I literally did.
Did you?
Well, I told you were here. I told that story, the Kool-Aid story.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know that they were trying to kill you as
Well,
much
I
as just,
suspect I wasn't leaving.
at
when
least
he
for the
was-
next few hours.
When he was done having his way with me, I don't think he was just going to set me free on the street.
I mean, he might have,
Maybe.
Might have just
He
set you
was
down in a
crazy.
ditch somewhere and
Could have,
let you forget all about it.
maybe. I don't think so. I think I would have ended up in the well. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Laura says she wants to hear that story.
What story?
The Kool-Aid story.
Laura,
Laura Hall.
she does. Everybody's heard that story, though.
It knocked the monitor out.
Yeah, didn't it? Everybody's heard that story. All right.
This is true.
This would
I mean,
be-
hey, we've had some new listeners.
This, I tell you what, I'll tell it at the end of this. All right, I'll tell it at the end because this shit ain't funny, and it is a horrible story. So I'll share it then. Okay, so just stick around. I'll tell you in a minute. But do you remember not long ago that a sheriff walked into a judge's chambers and shot him, killed him?
No.
Yeah, it happened probably a few months back, and.
I'm sure we talked about it.
We did, but he walked in and shot the judge, and people were theorizing why he did it. Well, now we know why he did it. The rural Kentucky judge, who was gunned down in his chambers last year by a local sheriff, ran a scheme which he demanded sexual favors from women to get them out of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Ty Adams said she would attend sex parties for District Court Judge Kevin Mullins and his friends in the rural town of Whitesburg in exchange for money or to get offenders out of trouble. Adams said that Mullins had warned her to keep quiet about what was taking place. She said she felt like she couldn't say anything because she feared retribution from the legal system and child protective services would upend her life. They would make sure to make you feel as small and degraded and belittled as possible to take your power away. It was consensual, but it was the thing that we were so young, and they used it against us to destroy our lives later.
Wow.
This was just a given. And who would have believed it anyway? Because the whole town was doing it. Nobody
Right.
cares. They're all swingers. It's a big party to them. It was so normal. It wasn't immediately clear if she had a history with CPS or anything like that. Sarah Davis, a former deputy, said that she had never seen anyone initiating sex, but that the stories she heard were sickening. Pretty much everybody in the county knows, but it was confirmed to me after working in the county jail, especially after being invited to a party myself. She described the lockup as a brothel where staffers had sex with each other and the inmates. Damn, they're just banging everybody in that
All right.
town. Said I was raised better than that. I mean, I hear you. Mullins was killed. It was actually in September of 2024 inside his chambers. Allegedly, no, it's not allegedly. It's on camera. He walked in and smoked him. Lancaster Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins. Now, Steins is no longer a sheriff, and he pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. How that works, he's probably declaring insanity.
Right.
But what they said is his daughter
Oh, no.
was somehow,
Tied up in all of it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and when he found out his daughter, who's pretty young, I mean, she was an adult, but she was a young adult.
Right.
That's why he said, I don't care. I'm going to kill him.
Might get away with the insanity plea.
I mean, you might. You might actually. I don't know. You're a sheriff, so you're probably held to a much higher standard.
I mean, yeah, but
that's
you know,
your
hey,
daughter.
man, being a parent comes first.
Well,
you know.
if I'm casting that, if I'm trying to get a jury,
Right.
and I'm on the defense side,
Right.
I'm trying to get parents.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
For
dads
sure.
with daughters.
For sure.
Dads with daughters. That's who I want on that jury. Because every dad with the daughter is going to be like, oh, no, I'll kill him.
That reminds
Absolutely
me of
kill him.
that reminds me of that story. I believe it's here in Arkansas of that one dude. His daughter was, I don't know all the details, so forgive me. I've heard it off and on, but apparently he's still in jail or prison or whatever. But essentially, somebody had either abducted or kidnapped his daughter, and he chased him down and ran him off the road and
Oh,
ended
yeah,
up beating the
and
dude.
killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And went to jail or prison for it, I assume now. And
Yeah.
it's been a long running thing that everybody's like, man, this guy deserves to be freed. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell this story, and then I'll do the Kool-Aid story. All right.
if you want to, yeah. It
yeah.
looks like Laura said she said never mind about that. She didn't want to hash it out.
Okay,
she
she did-
forgot about it. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
I think
Good.
that she
That's
remembers
good.
it, yeah.
That's great then. Then we can save that. Thank you. This is going to aggravate you really bad. It pissed me off when I was talking about it this morning. I showed Rich and I said, man, look at this shit, man.
Man, that was bullshit.
It is.
I don't even want it. I
It's-
mean, it's a great thing to talk about, but
we are
God,
gonna
I
talk
don't
about it,
want
but it's
to.
not fun. It's not fun. I'll be honest.
This is
This
the
shit
most-
is not funny.
No, nothing about
No, this is not funny. A Manhattan judge's outrageous decision, it says, quote, outrageous, to send a convicted rapist back on the streets rather than prison could deliver a chilling message to sexual assault victims, what people said Wednesday, while insisting it's a grave miscarriage of justice. Advocacy groups who work with sexual abuse victims were horrified after the New York Post, exposed the slap on the wrist sentence for William Hathaway, 33. He had faced years behind bars for the 2020 rape of a 23-year-old woman he met on Tinder. So he meets a chick on Tinder and rapes her. This sentence treats rape like shoplifting. She's the president of the Rape Abuse Nation Network. It does not fit the crime. The FBI ranks rape as the second most violent crime, only behind murder. And I would agree with that. So what did happen? Well, Manhattan Supreme Court Judge Josh Hanshaft, when handing down the sentence, admitted he wasn't sure it was the right move.
You think?
You think? You piece of shit? I'm sorry. I apologize for that. The judge, who joined the bench in 2017, and he hoped that 10 years of probation and having to be in a sex offender treatment program would be a better alternative than prison and stop him from reoffending. He raped her. You would put her right back out, or put him right back out on the street.
Right.
The victim doesn't even have a few years to not fear this guy coming back for her. And you're going to put him in, a program? That he's going to go in there weekly, every other day?
6 months, dude.
Yeah, 6 months, and do his little handbook, his little questionnaire,
Right.
and say the right thing so he can go. I mean,
Go back out.
yeah, what's the deterrent here? What is the deterrent? Brandon said, in New York, are you surprised? No, I am though, but I'm not. But I am. Emily Miles, executive director of the New York City Allegiance Against Sexual Assault, said it could become a dangerous deterrent for other victims. Well, yeah, if you don't think they're going to get in trouble, really.
Yeah.
The sentencing of William Hathaway to probation, despite his conviction for rape, represents a grave miscarriage of justice. It sends a devastating message to survivors of sexual violence that their pain can be disregarded and experience minimized by the system meant to protect them. No, it's very true.
There's nothing you can tell me that is going to be in support of this.
No,
Like,
there's not one thing you can tell me. that makes that reasonable. And I hate to say it, this is some commie pinko F stick business.
I mean, I really think he, as a judge, needs to come out and address like why he even.
No, he needs to not be a judge.
Right. I mean, that would be the key.
What are you doing? This kinder, gentler world. I appreciate you want to be in it. We all want to be in a kinder, gentler world.
Right.
But he raped a 23-year-old girl.
Right.
He belongs in prison for a while. End of story.
All the other ones.
End of story. I mean, it's not, oh, well, he's sick. Yeah, of course he is. I assume everybody who murders somebody is messed up in the head.
Right.
Everybody who murders somebody is messed up in the head. Don't you assume that?
I would agree so. There's a wire that's not clicking there somewhere.
They have psychological issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't belong on the street for a while.
Outside of like passion, like
Yes.
crimes of in the
Right.
moment.
Yes.
You know, oh, we were arguing, I
Premeditated.
smoked him.
Yeah, no,
but
I mean, I get that. You know, the sheriff walks in and kills the judge.
But yeah,
I
you sit there,
understand.
right? But you sit there and think about like, oh, you know, hey, they're here, and I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna kill them, and just because I want to kill somebody, like, yeah,
No.
you're probably not firing on all 8 cylinders.
Mistress Mayhem may be right. Hope her dad's waiting for him out
Right.
there. I'm gonna tell you what. That's what I'd be worried about if I were that dude.
Right.
I'd invest in bulletproof everything, because somebody's gonna try to get the justice.
There you go.
I mean, don't you think?
I would.
I mean,
think
if
so.
it was your kid, even though she's 23, that's still a kid to a parent.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
dude.
To a parent.
Your child is never not your child as a parent. I mean, that's the
agree.
way I feel.
No,
I
that
mean,
is how I feel.
I don't care if
So
I'm
what-
80 and my kid's 40. Like,
So wouldn't you?
oh, for sure, for sure. Laura Hull said, "Shoot him in the dick. Problem solved."
No, I mean, yeah, I'd just make him a eunuch.
Right. That
Lop it off.
would make sense too.
Yeah, lop it off.
I'd even support that. Okay,
Yeah.
you can be free. Bow.
Yeah, no, I think that's, if you rape someone, I have no problem with them going, yeah, you're not going to have, you're done.
Yeah.
It's over for
You
you.
can either sit in prison or you can be free among the people, but you don't have
You
a.
ain't going to
yeah.
have no dong.
Nope.
Yeah. So, and you know, does that sound cruel or barbaric? Maybe. I don't know. And I don't care.
You're right.
If you rape someone as a grown-ass man, you know, you're done for me. That's so violating and so, I mean, you have ruined, I'm not going to say ruined someone's life. You have altered it in a negative manner forever.
Right.
The best they can hope for is to overcome it and maybe help others to work through it.
I did see that, Mia. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's that?
She said Arkansas now has certain forms where rape is punishable by death. And I did see that. They had passed a law or something last week that especially in like crimes with,
violent cases.
well, yeah, and especially like sexual crimes that involve under the adult
minors?
age.
Yeah,
That's like
ya.
automatic death sentence,
See ya.
which I fully support.
See ya.
Bye.
I am not.
Put in the express line.
Listen, I'm not a death sentence guy at all. 99.9% of the time.
Right.
That is the one time if you assault a child in that manner.
Oh, yeah,
I
you're
got
done.
no problem with you getting
Nope.
smoked.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, they can lay the tarp out in the courtroom.
If you assault a
smoke you.
child at all,
Period.
you did like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lay it out because,
Yeah.
dude,
I agree.
Mm.
I agree with that.
I saw this one man, real talk for a minute, but I
Yeah.
saw this one like back years ago. I worked in Michigan at a hospital, a children's hospital, and we had this child that came in that was. Long story short, mom was dating this guy, left baby with the new boyfriend of a couple weeks. Boyfriend was playing video games. Baby wouldn't be quiet. And throughout, and it took like investigations. Like this was over a
Yeah.
few days to
Yeah.
like find out what happened. When the baby had come up to the floor, they had to have surgery because they were in a coma and everything. The whole side of their face was all purple, brain was swelling. Nobody knew what happened. Turned around, the boyfriend was playing video games. Baby was crying, wouldn't be quiet, and boyfriend slammed the baby's head on the floor, like to knock it out, and then went and just
Yeah,
set the baby
so he
in
could
its
play his
crib.
game.
Right, so he
Yeah.
could play his game.
No, you.
Dude, I was like
Yeah.
clenching my desk, going, "Please, someone just get me a gun
Yeah.
now. Like I'll
Yeah.
I'll put this guy out. I don't care. You can arrest
No.
me, call the police, let them know. There's
You're right.
no reason."
If you hurt a child in that capacity, there's something really broken in you that you don't need to be around.
Yes.
You don't need to be here.
Ever.
Yeah.
You do
No,
not.
I
yeah.
got-
There's no reason
I
for
have
you to
no
be
sympathy
walking.
for that.
Not at all.
None. You know, I understand why that people in prison abhor, even prisoners people who commit murder, people who rob banks, people who do all kinds of things, even they hate child molesters.
Right.
And that's well known. I mean, that's why, if you go to the Ouachita unit in Malvern, it's sex offenders.
Yeah.
They put them all together because if they put them somewhere else, they may die. You know what I mean? That's the way it works. Rachel said, I couldn't work in pediatrics. No, this is the reason I would not be good, like, as an EMT.
Right.
Everything would be fine for me until I came across something like that. I could work with people who've been shot, people who've been stabbed, all that stuff. But when it comes to kids, man, it would just break me. I couldn't do it, man. What are you looking at, buddy?
So, Laura Hall had messaged or commented on Facebook and said, "Did y'all see the story of the sex offender trying to buy bunk beds for 30 kids?" And I was like, "No, I haven't even heard anything about this." So
Bunk beds for 30 kids.
it's a legit thing. July.
What the hell was he about to do? Open up a big kidnapping
I
lodge?
guess, yeah.
Have a bunch of kids
This was local.
local?
This was Fort Worth. I mean, Texas,
Well, that's
Arkansas.
pretty local.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty close.
A man walked into a Fort Worth furniture store asking disturbing questions. Said, "Do you carry triple bunk beds? Do you have them in full sizes? And can I fit at least 3 kids in each one?" Employees instantly knew something wasn't right, and they were right to act. They searched his name and discovered he was a registered sex offender. They alerted authorities, and Fort Worth PD made the arrest. Further investigation revealed that he was living at an unregistered address. He was living with another registered sex offender.
They were about to set up
They were about
their
to
own
set
little
up-
trafficking
yeah.
thing and have a bunch of abducted kids down there. But that's, thank God somebody at that store had the wherewithal to go, hey, this sounds
Something's
wrong.
not adding up.
Yeah. I mean, that's what else would you be doing with getting all these bunk beds?
Right, yeah. Why do you need... Yeah.
You're gonna imprison them.
Right.
That's what you're gonna do.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's horrible. It's the worst, man. That's the worst. Yeah.
And if you were anybody, so you're gonna lead off with that. Hey, I'm so and so from the whatever. If it's an orphanage or something,
right.
Here's my credentials.
Yeah,
Here's my paperwork.
that's
Can
right.
we work something out? You're not
Absolutely.
just
you're not just gonna go. So how many kids per bed can I get on there?
sick, man.
No, it is, and I just don't have sympathy for.
I've always said, man, especially when it comes to kids, man, they just should line them up, put it on pay-per-view on Sunday or something. We're gonna have
I
the
think
victims
we
and
could come
families.
up with some more creative solutions, but I'm down with that too.
Right.
I like
one after the other.
there's a lot of great whites out there. I like maybe dropping them in a great white.
There you go.
Take them out there and
Take 'em to
say,
the ocean.
Hey, try to swim back.
Right.
If you make it back, we'll let you live.
Welcome
Good
to
luck.
Survivor, the home game.
Take them out to Australia, and put them in the water out there, a good 2 miles from the shore,
Right.
and say if you can make it to shore, we'll let you live.
Yeah.
You're going to prison with no penis, but we'll
But
let you
you
live.
live, yeah. Yep.
And see if you can get past the great whites. If you can, good for you.
Right.
You're not.
Then I think you should have like a line of kangaroos waiting for
that'd
him
be
on the
great to
shore,
kick 'em.
just to knock them back
Yeah.
into the ocean,
That's,
man.
that's great, man. Just right back in there. Yeah. Just
Everything you just worked through,
shark
congratulations,
yeah.
you're right back to it.
No, that's great, man. That's no. I think you come up with some real dastardly ways to
Something.
wood chippers sound good to me. I like wood chippers.
Yep.
That's great. Just
Yep.
to drop them in there. A good meat grinder.
That'd be
Make
good.
sausage.
Right.
Yeah. Ironically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mia said, if you see something, say something. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, no,
Especially when it
it's
comes
true.
to kids.
It's super true, to be aware, because I think more now than ever, people are starting to become aware of how much people always thought sex trafficking happened out of this country.
Right.
And
it does.
Trust me, the worst of the worst is out of this
outside.
country.
Right.
I will tell you this, and man, what a dark show today. I don't like it. It is.
It did take a weird
Yeah,
turn.
it did.
But
But
it's good in a way too, because
it's real.
It is. It's real, and it's a sad fact of how much the world has changed. I mean, I wouldn't let my kid go ride around Benton on his own,
Hell no.
And hey, come home when the streets turn on. No,
No.
man, I want to know
No, I need.
I want to have
all the
eyes
time.
on you
Yeah.
just about all
Yeah,
times. Yeah.
no, I want to know. What I once, many years ago, when I first started full-time radio, we had done a story about the dark web, and I was like, well, what is this dark web that I've never seen? What is this?
Right. You always hear about it.
And
Yeah.
so I Googled and looked how to do it. And because Silk Road was something people used to talk about where you could buy drugs,
Okay.
and so, but there was all kinds of stuff, right? But I didn't really know what it was about.
Right.
And see, the dark web doesn't operate the same way as the web you see.
Okay.
The web you use now. Everything is connected on the internet now.
Right.
So one thing connects to another, to another, to another. With the dark web, it's all separately. It's like in its own little boxes. And so you can't just type a website and go to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a little different. Okay. So you have to get what's called a Tor browser, a torrent browser.
Okay.
So I downloaded the Tor browser, and I don't think I was on there maybe 40 minutes. And I won't even, I'll never verbalize it out loud here, probably, or anywhere else.
The things you saw.
Yeah, I only told my wife, and that was after a long enough period. She said, "You have to tell me,"
Right.
because I was having nightmares. I was having issues with. Yeah, no, it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Right.
But not even a close second. No movie, no nothing. Nothing's a close second to what I saw, and I just went, "This is fucking horrible, man." Yeah, so if you're on the dark web, there's a reason you're on the dark web.
But
if
what
you're
do
on
you
the
think
dark web.
if you know, again, this dark web, it exists, you know, there's a reason you're on it, as you're saying. Again, I've never seen it, but like I'm sitting here going, why don't we just have a force that's monitoring that and just going,
Well,
okay, ding, ding, ding.
They
let's
have
go
a lot
arrest
of
them.
people now on the dark web for sure.
Yeah.
They do have, but I don't know how. Again, I'm not an IT guy. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I'm
difficult
not.
it is to
Right.
locate that, and
You just
I don't
think
know
with
any
the
of that.
technology we have, but-
It was just, it's one of those things where, like I said, nothing's really connected the same way.
Right.
And so you'll have these things come up that it's like lists, and so I was just randomly clicking, going, oh, what's this? Oh, what's
Right.
this? Oh, what's this? And then I hit that and I went, and I was stuck probably for, I don't know, a minute at least, because I was like, this can't be, this has got to be a movie. This has got to be
Right.
some really sick, twisted movie. It was not.
No.
And it was just the worst. Ashton Kutcher does do that. He helps find kids on there. I've heard that he does that, and I think that's great. Brandon said, have you heard about the woman in Haskell disappearing? I have not.
I have not.
Now, I don't
I'll have
know
to look that up.
why that happened. A lot of times it's meth.
Mistress said they don't even let their kids go to sleepovers, which I think
Yeah.
is kind of sad. Like, not sad. I totally get it. I'm not
I
saying
do
it's sad that
understand
you
that.
don't, but like, that was such a core childhood memory, man. Like
It
going
was.
and staying over at your friend's house
Yeah.
and staying up all night.
That's
and
true. No, that is true.
Playing video games, eating
No, you would-
snacks.
Yeah. Now,
Go to sleep when the sun comes up.
Now, let me ask you this, though. Was it always, did you, A, look forward to eating dinner at your friend's house, or B, were you a little apprehensive about it because they didn't cook the same way as your parents?
Oh no, I loved it, man.
You did?
Yeah.
Now, I remember that was the first time I ever saw chunky spaghetti.
Yeah.
It had peppers, onions, all kinds of stuff in it. And I'm like, what the is this, man? And then I got to try to pretend like I'm eating it
Yeah.
in front of the, I was like,
You didn't like it?
no, hell no, man. I didn't like it.
man.
I don't want chunky spaghetti. I didn't ask for vegetables in my spaghetti other than tomato sauce. That's all I want in there.
Laura Hall says crazy shit about the bus. She says she looked, it was pure curiosity about the black web. But yeah,
Yeah.
she said never again.
No, it's I think probably most normal human beings, if they've ever landed there, will. I immediately took that Tor browser off and said, I never,
Burn the computer
I
and-
never
yeah.
want to be there again,
I
ever.
can get that.
Yeah, and it did give me PTSD, honestly. I mean, very few things in my life. I mean, in my childhood, there were lots of things that did, but as an adult, not many things have given me PTSD.
Right.
I
I will say, like, because Mistress said it is sad, but you can't risk it happening even once. And I agree. Like, I do. I let I let my kiddo go to a sleepover. But the friend that he goes and has the sleepover with, A, they live 4 doors down from me.
Yeah.
B, I've known their parent for years. You know, so it's one of those things of, look,
Brandon,
you're
I'm-
right down there. If something happens, I'm right here. You know, it's not like I'm down the road and you need to, you know, wait for me to show up or something. I don't know. Sorry. What's up, man?
Brandon, we're having grown-up conversations right now, so just chill for a minute, okay? No, you know, doing that, spending the night I always love to spend the night at someone else's house because I didn't
Right.
like mine.
Yeah.
To
Fair
be
enough.
honest with you, you know, I just
enough.
anything to get away from my dad at that time was a good time for me.
Right.
I never had kids spend the night at my house because of the same reason my dad. He was just, you know, he was just out of control.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just out of control.
Right.
You know, but yeah, PTSD as an adult, there've been a few little things that like, I don't know if it's actually PTSD, but it really wrecked me for a while.
Yeah.
Which was when my very first marriage, and I've told this story before, so I'm not going through all the details. But, you know, at the point that I became suspicious, my wife was having an affair, and I questioned her about it more than once because every red flag was there, every warning sign was there,
Right.
and she was so good at, of course, I was 17 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm pretty dumb at that time. I'm very young and dumb. But she convinced me I needed to go to therapy. I went to therapy.
I remember
for
you saying
a
that.
year
Yeah.
to overcome my paranoia
Right.
and jealousy issues, only to find out not just one, but 5 different affairs that I know of.
Right.
And so all that time, you know, you got me convinced I'm an idiot.
And
I
you're
got
just
problems,
right.
and only to find out that she was covering her own tracks with
The
it.
most
That's
like,
dastardly.
dude, for real. That is just the most worst mind anything.
No, so I don't know if it's PTSD, but it definitely gave me some trust issues for a while.
I mean, I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Because I was in my young 20s then, you know. Brandon said I never had sleepovers till I was 16 or so. We had a lot of, it was super common back then. I mean, we were always going over to a friend's house or whatnot.
I remember it was always me and my best friend, Jason was his name.
Yeah.
That he'd usually come over to my house and crash. But then again, we were teenagers and
Doing
doing stuff we weren't supposed to anyways.
In fairness, did you ever have another parent try to do something in any violent or otherwise when you were at a sleepover?
No.
Me either.
No.
Me either.
No.
Just bad food.
The only thing they ever did violent was bust out of their room door and go, "Would y'all shut up, please?"
Yeah, we would get a lot of that.
Yeah.
We get a lot of that. Hold on, I see some comments coming in here from, let me look here and see what that was saying. T-Mac said, I was sexually assaulted by a family member when I was a child, so I have severe trust issues letting my kid go to anyone's house, family or not.
Right.
I didn't want to ruin her childhood, so I felt if I let her friends come to our house, she still got to have friends and make memories, but I could protect her better.
I get that.
Yeah.
She had mentioned earlier that all of her like kids' friends come over to their house to stay the night if they do like a sleepover or anything
Yeah.
like that. So.
That's an interesting comment, Mia. Mia said, the kiss will always change when affairs are afoot. It changes for the new lover. Always trust your intuition. That was not one that I'd keyed into, but there were many things that were. Now, especially, I look back and I'm like, God, I was so stupid.
Yeah.
So naive, man. You know?
I've done that before, man. You just, especially when you're, I feel like when you're in a relationship and you do truly love the other person, like,
Or at least you think you do.
or you think you
Yeah,
do,
that
like,
was
you
not
are
love.
so, no. Yeah, and you always end up learning it afterwards.
Yeah.
But in the midst of it, like, you're blind, man. That's why the saying's out there. Love is blind. You'll ignore the, you can see a million red flags. And I've said that
No,
before. I've been with somebody and there was a million red flags and I'm sitting there like, oh, I still love her.
If you think I'm good at dodging turtles and fireballs in Mario Kart, watch me dodge red flags. I'm a champ at that, bro.
Right?
The undefeated champ of dodging red flags.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've done. No, I didn't know. I ran into every one.
Yep, took them all
Yeah,
down.
no. All,
Yeah.
yeah. Every one of them hit me.
Now you know why I'm so, as soon as I get the hint of drama, I'm just like, I'm out.
Right? No, it's not going to be cinematic in my life.
No.
Yeah, that's the new term, cinematic.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, no.
It's felt that way sometimes. Like, oh, this has got to be a plot out of a movie.
Well, we did mention Mario, so let's say Mario Kart, April 31st at 1 o'clock. That's going to be at the Autosave Arcade in Bryant, and $10 will be the entry fee if you qualify and you're competing. You don't have to pay otherwise. You can just hang out and watch it and have a good time.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
If you're qualifying for a time spot.
It's going to be a lot of fun and not nearly as dark as today's show. How about that? All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Episode 200 tomorrow.
Yeah. Late.